Good evening. Did you hear about Bill Barr this evening? Did you hear what Bill Barr said today? Did you hear what Bill Barr said? Did you hear the president's response to Bill Barr? Did you? Did you hear this? Bill Barr says that the president is toast. If half of the allegations in the indictment are true, he's toast. The president said, "You're a coward." The president fought back and said, "You're a coward. After what I did for you, after you supposedly worked for me, you're a coward." This is the most incredible thing in the world. Bill Barr said that virtually every, that the indictment was horrible, and if half of it was true. And Trump repeatedly slammed, attacked, rebuked his former attorney general in a talk show with a litany of insulting rebukes, including calling him a coward who didn't do his job. As he argued that, quote, virtually everybody besides Bill Barr finds the former president's recent federal indictments a disgrace, except for Bill Barr. What do you think about that? Quote, "This thing is a disgrace." This is President Trump. Quote, "This thing is a disgrace of virtually everybody other than a lowlife like Bill Barr, who as you know, I terminated because he was gutless. He wouldn't do what you're supposed to do. But everybody says this is a disgraceful indictment. It shouldn't happen." Well, not everybody, apparently. Apparently, Bill Barr didn't see that as being a problem. Did Bill Barr have to do this? Did Bill Barr have to do this? Did he have to do this? Is this the way you treat someone? Is this it? Did he have to say this? Is this necessary for him to fit in among the elite in Washington? Did he have to say this? Did he? I tell you what I think. But Bill Barr had to do this? Do you think it was necessary? I have a poll right here. I have a poll, and I would like you very much to be a part of it. And the poll is very scientific. It reads, "What do you think of Bill Barr's despicable treachery?" A fair question. Loathsome, I agree, an utter disgrace, or horrid? So far, loathsome is coming in at 47%. Please join our poll. Is this necessary? Bill, did you have to do this? Do you have to do this? Do you have to say this? If half of any indictment is true, it's a problem. That's what an indictment is. Indictments are always horrible. Bill, you're not telling us anything that's due. Do you appreciate this? Do you see what's going on here? You see how people are saying, "Oh my God." Bill Barr quit because he said, "I don't know where you're getting this crazy idea that there was election fraud." There was no election fraud. No, Bill, where did he ever get that idea from? What are you talking about, Bill? What are you talking about? Would it have killed you to say, "I've known President Trump for years, and I guarantee you that if you think this man poses any threat of espionage, you're demented. If you think that if you think that Donald Trump, I don't care what he possessed. If you think that he posed that any national security was in any way compromised by him, do you think for a moment, are you out of your mind? He could have said that, couldn't he? Of course he said. Of course. But what did he say? He said, "Well, if half of this is true," let me say this again. Have you ever read an indictment that was favorable? That said, "Well, we did sort of, observe some sort of activity which might have been, I don't know, problematic. Never seen one of those. See, indictments don't read like that. They don't read like that. They sound like you are Bruno Hauptmann. You're the Lindbergh kidnapper. You are the most vile and disgusting human being who has ever lived. That's the way indictments work. So of course, if half of this is true, yes. Of course, if half of this is true, yes. Do you need to say that now? Could you have given us the old, he's presumed innocent? Can you try that one? Can you try that? Can you say maybe, this is just an indictment? Give the man his day in court. What are you asking me for? What? Why are you asking me these horrible questions? Why? Why are you doing this? Are you taking some kind of glee over this? How many indictments is this man going to have to take? Look, I've said this before. The problem that we have right now is that there is no discretion on the part of anybody in this Department of Justice. And if you want to talk about a coward, it's Merrick Garland. That's the coward. This guy's unbelievable. He is without, I don't understand. How are you an ex-president? You're indicting? I don't care how many documents he has. You're indicting him? You think this is necessary? What are you? That's the issue. I have been telling you this. The issue is not guilt. It's the idea of discretion. It's the idea of discretion. Discretion in terms of prosecuting. You don't need to do this. And you're doing it only because he is viewed. Let me repeat. Let me see this. If he was Nikki Haley, okay, let's assume Nikki Haley did the same thing. I don't know how she would have presidential thing, but Nikki Haley couldn't win a school council student council meeting a race. So nobody cares about her. Do you think anybody seriously in their right mind honestly cares at all about anything unless he posed a threat? Or unless it's part of some weird psychosexual fetish, which I believe in great part this is true. Do you not see this? Do you not see this? Bill Barr, by the way. Bill Barr is the one who said that he believes that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. And by the way, they told you that the Unabomber committed suicide. Do you believe that one too? Do you believe that one? Do you believe that one? Do you believe that? I don't believe any of this stuff. God knows the evidence they found with the Unabomber. He probably had bullet holes in the back of his head. Who knows with these people? Bill Barr didn't have to say that. Bill Barr didn't have to say anything. Bill Barr could have actually sent the word out. You know what? I'm going to be a stand-up guy. I'm going to be a man. And I'm going to say it is improper for me as a former attorney general to be commenting, to be telegraphing my view of the case. And let me tell you again. Let me say this again for the record. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Every indictment sounds awful. I remember one time, just as an example, a poor example, but I'll give you an example. One day I was reading it was something on a lesser level, but it was a drunk driving case. Alcohol influence report. It's part of the police report. It said eyes, bloodshot, watery, whatever. I said, where's normal? Huh? I said, where's normal? There's no normal on here. Where's that LGBTQ? Where's straight? Huh? Where's heterosexual? Huh? Where's heterosexual? There's no heterosexual in here. There's no straight. It's gay. What's going on here? So this is one of those things where you got to ask, where is there anything in this indictment? It wouldn't be an indictment if there was anything at all that was beneficial or not exactly damning. You see what's happening with this? Do you see where we are with this? This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And Bill Barr, you think as a person, as a former attorney general, who I think should kind of recuse himself from any kind of commenting because of the fact that you work for President Trump. You work for him. You were his attorney general, and you're kind of giving the impression that maybe this is the inside skinny. Is there any honor in the world? I'm dead serious. Is there any honor in the world? Does anybody ever stand up and say, listen, let me tell you something. You may think a lot. You may think whatever you want about President Trump. You can think whatever. But does anybody ever here think that this man, who does nothing but, and let's face it, he's not perfect. God knows I've told you he's not perfect. I've told you this since the beginning of time. He's not perfect. He does some things that I've said. I understand this. But is there anybody here who thinks that this man could have ever deliberately and willfully compromised the national security of this country that he loves? Because that's what he's being charged with. They're charging him with willfully. This is a joke. Now, I'm not saying, again, that there's no case for this. And I'm going to be honest with you, okay? And I always have been. There's one thing you know about me. I don't lie to you. I tell you the truth. You may not like it, but I'll never lie to you. I'm not going to say something I don't believe. In 2020, you were very upset with me because I told you the truth. I said, Trump's going to lose this. And he did. I told you because I saw what he was doing. Not because I thought he wasn't worthy of it. I told you the truth. I said, this is what's going to happen. So I'm never going to lie to you. These other jadrules, what they do is they sit there and they do whatever they want to do just to get the numbers up. They sit there and they tell you whatever you want to hear so that the numbers come up. Oh, look at this. Hey, keep that up. That was great. Keep it up. What'd you say? I don't know. Keep it up. Keep telling them. Yeah. Do you want the truth or do you want me to lie to you? Do you want me, seriously, do you want me just to tell you things you want to hear? Do you want me to verify your view of the world? Is that it? Because I hope not. Because if it's true, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you exactly the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm never going to lie to you. But this is ridiculous. This is what you do to the person? And don't give me the stuff about, please, don't know more about Hillary and the bleach bit and the phones and the thing. I know, we all know that. Please, for the love of God, stop doing this. Listen to me. There is no honor anymore. Is Bill Barr trying to maintain his bona fides with is he trying to get the highest bidder? Now, who wants me? I don't think Fox News wants him. I think it'd be CNN. So I gotta watch what I say. Oh, you don't think that goes through his head? You know how easy it is to be on TV, to be a commentator, to make millions saying nothing? That's what Chris Christie's doing. Chris Christie is running for president. So he gets his name up there, gets that mug out there, so that you know who he is, so that when he goes to CNN or whoever it is, they'll hire him. Because he hasn't really been on anything of late. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm making this up? You think I'm kidding you? You think I'm kidding you? You know, I used to use this word. I don't do it anymore. I used to always call people whores. You know, they were whores. I don't use that anymore because now I believe that virtually all, if not all, people in prostitute are victims of human trafficking. So I just don't even call that anymore. But if ever there was somebody who basically sells their soul, Bill Barr says, this is the easiest thing in the world. I'm in the latter day of my career. I can be a rainmaker. I can go for some big firm. Look at Eric Holder. This is the greatest gig in the world. And they hate Trump. And Trump sometimes, I've got to tell you, I'm completely torn. Sometimes I think to myself, you know what? I think you're acting sometimes a little boorish. And then I say, you know what? Good for you. Let him have it. Say what you want. Say what you want. Don't pussyfoot anything. Don't worry about this. Say what you want. Don't worry about it. You want to tweet? You tweet. Tweet whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Don't worry about sugarcoating it. Say it. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to put you in prison for the rest of your life. You're 76 years old. And you need this guy who used to work for you that you gave, not that he he's a noted lawyer, but he was your attorney general. You think he would have... Who was that first guy? Jeff, what's his name? Jeff? Remember the first attorney general that got rid of him? Beauregard. Remember him? And then they brought in Bill Barr. Oh, Bill Barr's a good... Bill Barr looked you straight in the eye. Straight in the eye. Straight in the eye. He said, I think that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. It's strangulation. It's a choke. Anterior to posterior, strangulation. Petechial hemorrhaging. Shattered, fractured, hyoid bone, and thyroid cartilage. Lividity, everything. And he was supposed to hang with that flimsy? You've got to be kidding me. And you're covering for those people. Remember those Jeff Sessions. Thank you, Patrick. I'll send that your way. Those two people who happen to be sleeping. I'm gonna nap. You've got... Do you know... And what did I tell you? Did they ever find out about... Nobody ever talks about this. His cellmate. Remember this guy, Tartaglione? Remember him? Who was the ex-cop charged? He was facing the death penalty for killing 4 people, or whatever it was, burying them on his property. He didn't get the death penalty. Why is that? He was charged with roughing him up. Look at him. No, but I'm a conspiracy theorist because I point things out. See, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a nut because I'm saying, hey, that's the guy I talked to. There, quiet. There's nothing to see here. Really? Nothing to see here. So I don't believe anything that he says. And when they tell you that the Unabomber killed himself, okay, if that's what you say, let me see the report. I don't believe anything anybody says anymore. Sorry. If that makes me a conspiracy theorist, I'm a conspiracy theorist because I don't believe these people. I could have gone on that show and go on any show. I could say secretly, I think this Trump is out of his mind. Did you see the boxes in his bathroom? What the hell is he doing? What is he, an idiot? And I go on TV. I've known this man for years, and he would never do anything to threaten the national security. And do you mean to tell me there's not a part of you on this dais that questions why this administration is indicting the leading political contender? That's where I would go. That's the angle. Why are you bringing this up? You know why? Because these people are sellouts. They have no soul. They have no honor. They don't believe. They don't ever say to themselves, you know what? I got to show some courage. And let me tell you something. They may not tell you. But when you get off that you take your mic off and your lavalier and they take your makeup off and you walk out, they'll look at you and say, you know what, you're a hell of a man. They may not tell you this, but you're a stand-up guy. You didn't do that. You didn't sell him out. Thank you for that. You didn't have to say, if half of the indictments, let me say this again. Next time you get a speeding ticket, look at it and say, well, you know, if this is true, it's a speeding ticket. Yeah, but you know, if this is true, you're guilty of... Yes, that's what speeding tickets look... Yes. Hello. Yeah. We didn't need him to say that. That's all. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And you know, we get the country we deserve, my friends. You know that? We get the country we deserve. So bring it on. Destroy everything. Today, driving through... Oh, it was a beautiful day. This is all I got into the Yugo. It's a stretch. Went out, got some corn. Oh. Do you know how to make perfect corn in the husk? I know you can put it on a barbecue, but if you don't put it on a barbecue, do you know how to do it? If you get the whole thing in the corn, you get corn in the husk. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Throw it in a microwave for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Just leave it in there 4 minutes. You know it has the top part with the silk, and then it goes right to the bottom where it gets bigger, where the stalk is. Right there, at that part, cut off the end of it. and then squeeze it right out of the silk. It comes out perfect. It's steamed. It's wonderful. We got that. We got some asparagus. We saw little sheep and little petting zoos and homemade, peanut butter and all this. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Families out. It was a gorgeous day. Beautiful. And there was a lot of gay pride. Saying, okay, good. It was peaceful. It was peaceful. But then there were kids dressed up as gay pride. Kids. Do they know what that means? What does that mean? Gay pride? Why am I wearing this? It trivializes it. We are demented. How about the White House with the flag of the gay pride? Listen, I think I speak for all of you. Can I tell you this? I think I speak for all of you. We don't care about gay. We don't care. We've known gay. This is nothing new. We're adults. So what? So what? You're gay. Big deal. We don't care. It means nothing to us. We're busy with our lives. But my question is, what is it that you want me to do? There's a flag. Hey, okay. What? What are you proud of? Are you better to be proud? Are you proud? Or do you want to just be treated normally? I've got friends that go, I'm proud to be Italian. You're proud? Okay. You had nothing to do with it. You were born. Okay, fine. You're proud to be an American. Well, how about I'm proud of America? I don't know. I don't understand the whole pride thing. I don't get it. I never understood. Being proud about something, I had no say. I'm proud. I like the fact that I like to say that. Do you like to say you're gay? Do you like to say you're gay? Tell me. Is that it? What does that mean? Please tell me. Because there were parts, I don't understand this. I'm not trying to be stupid. What does this mean? You're proud? You're proud of this. Okay. Great. You can be proud of anything you want. I don't know what that means. I don't even understand. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud. I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be an American. I love my country. I'm proud of what America said, not the government. No. But I don't understand it. I haven't done anything. When I'm proud, I have to do something. It's like the word hero. Everybody's a hero. Everybody's a hero. He's a hero. No, he's supposed to do that. No, he's a hero. No, no. He signed up to do this. It's good. God bless him. God bless our heroes, our first. No, she's a nurse. She's an admitting nurse. She's a nurse. This is what she does. This is the. You want to talk about heroes? How about people who don't sign up for this, who go in and they. I don't understand it. We use the word hero. We use the word pride. It means nothing. You have to do something. You have to do something. You have to do something above and beyond the call of duty. You have to do something different. And you should be proud of something you did. Now, I think when somebody says, for example, I am not going to be embarrassed. I am not going to be shamed. My sexuality is whatever it is. I'd say, great. I don't know if you want to be proud about that, but I'm with you. Shake your hand. Where do I sign up? Where's that flag? Is there a flag that says, leave people alone, freedom? Is there a freedom flag? Yeah. Freedom, you got to be careful how you say that. Now, may I ask a question? Yeah. You want to be, you're proud because of your whatever, okay, you're Italian, okay, and you're proud because, you're black and you're proud. James Brown, okay, and you're proud because you're gay, okay. Here, I'm woman, hear me, you're proud you're a woman, okay. Can I be proud to be a man? No. Can I be proud to be white? Get out of here. No, seriously, how about a white European? Shut up, get out of here, get out. I can't be proud. You get out. Shut up. No, I'm proud. No. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now, let me get this straight. I can't be proud of that? That's called white supremacy. I didn't say it was supreme. I said it was white. Now, I'm not saying this. I'm giving you a hypothetical, okay? Why isn't that possible? I'm proud to be a white heterosexual. Shut up. I'm proud to be a white heterosexual with no felony convictions. And I've got a job. and I'm working and I pay, whatever. I don't understand anything. We live in a world, everybody has this thing where they say, we live in a world where everybody's given a trophy. Can I say something? You give kids trophies. I'll be the first one to, yes, you're a kid, you get a trophy. You're a kid. 8th grade, different story. But we live in this mentality. Hey, this is great. Mommy, yes, Megan. Why are they proud? They're proud because they're gay. What does that mean? They're attractive to members of the same sex, which is weird because there are people who are not of the same sex. Well, there is no such thing as sex. There is no such thing as genders. I don't even know what the hell that means. What are they proud of? They're proud because they love each other. Well, they love each other sexually. What is sex? Well, see, I haven't even talked to you about the sex thing yet. You see, they're attracted to each other. What does that mean? Well, it means, can bisexuals be half proud? Well, I don't know. You see where we're going with this? Nobody even questions it. I don't even understand what any of this stuff means. It's the most ridiculous thing. It's like hero. It's like the word hero. Our world is so demented. Let me say this again. Let me be clear. Everybody under the Constitution, and this is absolutely, from Loving to 14th Amendment, Loving against Texas, Virginia, you have the right to not be discriminated against by virtue of your sexual inclination, by virtue of your race. We got that. You proud of it? I'm proud. What is this an accomplishment? I don't understand this. I've said enough. I don't fit in. I don't understand any of this stuff. I think it's silly. It's kind of harmless. But I keep thinking about a kid. Mommy, are you asking me again? I'm asking you. Why are they proud? I don't understand. What did they do? Why? Hey, isn't that the guy who dressed like the woman in the... No, honey, that's a drag queen. What does it mean? Well, are drag queens gay? Not, maybe. I don't know. Not necessarily. I mean, they could be performance artists. What? Look, you're too young for this. And that's the issue. These kids don't even know their favorite color. And they're walking around with this. And they're dressing kids up. I'm proud. Proud of what? I don't get it. I don't fit in. And just because I don't get it doesn't mean you should be able to say it. And as far as your kids go, if you want to tell your kids that you want to dress them up like that, fine. I don't care. I believe in your right to say that. This is your right. But I have a right to ask you a question. What the hell are you talking about? And why can't somebody at least say regarding President Trump, like Bill Barr, look, the man's presumed innocent. He's not going to do anything to sacrifice the safety of this country. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, enough with this nonsense. Enough with this nonsense. That's all I'm going to say. Do you understand this? You got this thing? We are so screwed up in this country. We are so screwed up in this country. We are such degenerates, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally. We are degenerates. We have degenerated into this level of I don't even know what. I have no idea what it is. But nobody seems to care. This is the brand new video Watch it. Subscribe to it. You better subscribe to this. You better tell your friends. And bring them to this. Bring them to our family here. So they can hear somebody who says, who speaks the truth. And that's it. All right, dear friends. Follow Mrs. L at Lynn's Warriors on Twitter. Don't forget to go to her YouTube channel, Lynn's Warriors, as well. Subscribe to her, see her channel. See the great videos. And use your head and understand something. All I want you to do regarding President Trump is treat him fairly. That's it. Treat him fairly. And recognize when he's not being treated fairly. Because ask yourself, if Nikki Haley had done exactly the same thing Trump did, she would never be charged. If Vivek Ramaswamy would never be charged. If Tim Scott would never be charged. If Mike Pence would never be charged. Why? Because they're not going to win. Trump could win. And that's why they're indicting him. Ta-da! Not because he did something wrong, but because he could win. And therein lies the problem. All right, dear friends, you have been wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a great and a glorious day, a wonderful evening. Thank you. Mrs. L and I love you. You are family to us. You make everything so great. We are so proud to be associated with you and so proud that you join us in our noble efforts just to speak the truth. That's all. To speak the truth. Whatever the truth is. It's not always to your liking, but it's the truth. See you tomorrow, my friends, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Until then, remember, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue ya. Ta-ta.